I'm Joe LaBella, a retired New York City undercover narcotics detective. I've been working these streets for 10 years, and this is my show, Homeless to Happiness.
City's killing me. I need somewhere to breathe. City's closing in, but I know I can win.
I have been working on the streets of New York as an undercover narcotics detective for 10 years. My team took down the worst of the worst, and in the process I was witness to how many people got caught up in the culture of the street. Homeless to Happiness is a show that provides the necessary resources to help people rebuild their lives. These resources include housing, life coaching, counseling, makeover, wardrobe, and financial advisement.
My baby threw him out the window for crying too loud. I'm a politician.
You'd be surprised at how many of the people living on the streets are like you and me. In this episode, we're about to meet Billy, Melissa, and Richie. Come with us on this mission to help change some lives.
I had a feather pillow a long, long time ago. You know, I'd like to have it back. You know, I really would. I came up here to New York with about $200 in my pocket, with nowhere to go, nothing to do. I had a small valise of clothes. I was trying to seek out some friends. I laid the valise down where I thought was a secure area, and it was stolen. I lost all my clothes. So now I have no clothes. I got a couple $100 in my pocket. I really can't find too many of my friends, and I just went for the drugs. So I got high for a couple of months, and like I said, it just led to me sleeping here.
How do you sleep?
Well, I get cardboard.
Okay.
Fortunately, on this street, there's a lot of cardboard that they put out at night. So I get some cardboard, I lay it down. I found a blanket, and basically I just cover up. I cover up, and when it's colder, I go find more clothes and put more clothes
And
on.
where would you find those clothes?
Sometimes they're just laying in the street, you know.
So the winter out here is brutal. It's gotta be.
No, it is. It's bad. The snow piles up. I gotta get some extra clothes on. I gotta put an extra box over me.
And these are the only clothes you have?
These are the only clothes I have right now.
Other than a jacket?
That's it. I've been wearing
No boots?
No, I don't have boots.
Tell me about your mother.
I haven't spoken to my mother in a long time. She don't want to speak to me.
Okay.
And because of the type of life that I'm living. I know because I know my mother, if my life was better, if I was doing the right thing, that she would be in my life.
Okay.
But because of the situation I'm in, but she's down in Florida, and my mother's really not. I know she's not doing well. She doesn't know at this point where I am or what I'm doing. If she knew that I was sleeping on a corner,
break her heart.
That would probably be really bad. Because other times that we've had separations, I was in a program. I was in jail. She knew where I was. Even in jail, she knew at least I was safe.
Right.
Somewhat, Just because things worked out the way they did, I didn't acquire the necessary life skills that you've told me about.
I know what you're saying.
To handle money properly.
I know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do, totally.
So because I've lacked those capabilities, I've always gone back to what's helped me feel good about being inadequate in those areas. I was always the first to all my friends, I think, to really try certain drugs. Well, I went to the extremes with it. And I had a friend that said, here's a drug, it's gonna get us high, and I tried it and I liked it. And I became addicted to it, I became addicted to the feelings that it created in me, or I became addicted to the feelings that it deadened.
Basically, the reason why we did it was to escape reality.
Yeah, well, there was, I had a lot of problems in my upbringing, emotional problems, and I guess, that it stemmed into my teenage years and into my young adulthood. And I was just looking for something to help deal with pain or even sometimes just to derive pleasure from some stuff. I just wanted to feel, I was feeling good and I want to feel better.
Right.
Unfortunately, I went so far as to, that this is where I live now.
After I was brought in and actually the police had picked us up and told us not to sleep there anymore, we went down to the station and the BRC van came and picked me up actually at a police station where I've spent, the first month of the winter and stuff in actually a drop-in center where I stay and pretty much sleep, and have been job searching, going through a program trying to get a prep food certificate license, and thinking about trying to go back to some kind of schooling.
Tell me where you sleep now.
Right now.
And how you sleep.
Okay, I'm in BRC, and actually I sleep in a chair for right now.
In a chair. You sleep in a chair.
Yeah.
How long have you been sleeping in a chair here in New York?
4 months.
4 months. So you don't sleep in is it a shelter?
Yeah, it's a drop-in center.
It's a drop-in center. You don't have a bed?
Not yet, no.
You don't have a cot, nothing?
No, not now.
And you sleep on a chair? A pillow or blanket?
We usually get that from like midnight runs, so you have to pick that up.
How long have you been homeless for?
About 10 months.
Your mother is living, how old is she?
She's 51.
51. And where is she currently right now?
She's currently right now in a hospital where she's kind of just getting recovered from like sleep and stuff like that.
Your mom, what did she do to raise you guys? I mean, to put food on the table, that she was a single mother, what did she do?
I will say this much. She spent more time with me than anybody. She did a lot of nurturing. She went to every band practice I ever went to in high school. She was always there. She provided all the activities and everything and being there for me. So.
Okay, and what kind of employment? What did she do?
Well, she was a stay-home.
Stay-home mom. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Education.
High school, about a year to college, and then I left. I dropped out.
Have you ever done drugs?
No.
Has your mother?
No.
On the streets, did you ever ask for money?
No.
When the last dollar was available, and what was in your mind? Food, like that last dollar.
It was coming down to a choice that we were eating, like, I guess 1 meal a day.
1 meal a day.
Yeah,
between
and then
you and your mom.
My mom was even sacrificing that, really.
Your mom is an angel. She sounds like
yeah.
you're describing her as an unbelievably beautiful person.
Yeah.
I mean,
she sacrificed everything she could get. The last month that I realized we were, losing the apartment, we had sold everything. I had sold the TV. I pawned it up. I had pawned up a whole bunch of other stuff just to get like $5 or $6. I'd come out of pawn shops just throwing everything in just to get some money to pay off some bill or something like that. So I was extremely going to the fact that we had given up our TV, our VCR, and finally we just realized, we looked around the house and we're like, we don't have that much anyway. And the last few things we had was our clothes, so we realized we had that was it. We didn't have anything valuable anymore to sell.
But the best part is, and it's kind of starting to hit me a little bit, that you had each other.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know. It's the last time I got a hug from anybody.
When was the last time you slept in a bed and slept on a pillow?
I slept in the hospital 2 days ago on a bed. The nurses asked me why am I sleeping all day. I said, when's the last time? I said, for the past month, where have you slept in a bed? I said, I'm loving this. I slept 8 hours I just did nothing but sleep in the hospital when I was there.
How long have you been homeless?
Off and on, I'd say for the past 5 years.
Tell me about that.
I feel like a lowlife. Like nobody cares about me. When my mother and sister died, I had nowhere to go. So I went into a drop-in center.
Okay.
It's hell. I sleep in a chair every night.
A chair?
Like a high school chair.
Not a bed?
No, a chair.
Not a pillow, no blanket, just a chair.
My legs swell up because I got no circulation in my legs. Every night I fall out of the chair.
What kind of drugs have you...
I'm basically a heroin addict. I'm on methadone.
Okay.
I've been on methadone off and on for about 6 years.
Are you cleaning yourself up?
Yeah, I haven't touched heroin in 9 months.
9 months, that's beautiful.
Right.
What do you do for money?
I panhandle. I average making $4 in Metro cards and $4 in cash a day. That buys me cigarettes and whatever I have to do.
Brothers and sisters?
Well, I lost my mother and sister at 9/11.
At 9/11, really?
Right.
They worked in the World Trade Center?
Well, they worked in Windows of the World.
In Windows of the World, really?
Right.
Describe to me I don't mean to go hit you hard with it, but where did you feel at that point in your life? Where'd you really feel now?
I felt like I wanted to kill myself because I wanted to be with them. I've been hospitalized 15 times since 9/11 happened.
On account of 9/11, on account of your mother, sister dying.
And 8 of them were suicide attempts.
Okay.
Basically because I wanted to be with them. I'm alone out here. I don't have anybody.
We could get your manhood back.
Right.
We could get your self-esteem back.
Right.
We could get your, you being, psychologically fit and together back.
Right.
We could get you a job.
Right.
We can make you productive again. We could have money in your pocket. You could actually decide.
Right.
You could pay your own bills. Grab a
Right.
cell phone. Pick up in your apartment, have a phone.
So I could have a life again.
So you could have a life again. But obviously, it takes. Someone's got to take the first step forward.
Right.
And you know who that is.
That's me.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what we want to do for you.
And I'm willing to do the footwork.
Are you?
Oh, yes, I am. More than anything in this world.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
How positive are you?
Very positive. More than anything in this world. Like I said, I cut my left foot off just to have an apartment, have a job, be normal again, have a relationship with my kids, be able to take them out.
I know there's certain things I got to do with inside myself. There's a commitment to me progressing. And like I said, after this winter, it was so hard for me. The seasons are changing that, I don't know, maybe I'm waking up to wanting to be what everybody else is.
Of course you want to value people more, and that's what me and my mom have always tried to do throughout our life, is to value people more than objects. But, when you start losing them all, you realize too that every little bit of, whatever you have is something you need to hold on to and be thankful for.
Tell me, not to interrupt you, tell me, what is the bottom?
A place where you stand still.
Life just stands still.
Well, not exactly stand still.
Right.
It moves, but you're not moving with it, I guess.
So what are you asking me?
I'm asking for your help. Could you help me, please?
I think I can.
City's killing me. I need somewhere to breathe. City's closing in, but I know I can win. The city's killing me. I need somewhere to breathe. City's closing in, I know I can.
Excuse me, you could spare a cigarette? No? All right, thanks anyway.
Typical day, I just get up around, they wake us up about 6 o'clock.
I have my coffee. I have my bowl of cereal.
I'll go to a group to get the Metro card.
I was sleeping in a chair, so they would come in, wake us up, turn on the lights, say, okay, time to get up.
I walk over to Housing Works. I signed a book.
I try to sell the Metro card.
About 8 o'clock, I would be doing my internship.
9 o'clock, I go walk to get my methadone.
I'll just hang out and I'll look at pretty women.
I started off with the glass factory,
I have another cup of coffee and a bagel there.
the Bowery Crisis Center, which starts at 10.
There are times I find things like, I found a whole bundle of New York Times the other day. Those are $1. I stood there and sold them for a quarter. And they went like in 2 minutes.
Then I walk down to St. Mark's. I go to a therapy for an hour there.
And then after that, I just visited my mom at the hospital and then would come back.
And I don't even know what to do with myself these days now that I don't get high.
By the time that's all done, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I go back to the drop-in center and I hang out there till dinner time. Then I eat my dinner and then I go to the 6:30 AA meeting. Then I come back and I go to sleep. That's my day.
I was in the Army. I was in the 1st and the 15th Mechanized Infantry. I was over in Germany for a couple of years. I traveled around Europe. You know, I drove the Bradley fighting vehicle. I got out in 1986. I started going to DeVry. I wanted to become a computer engineer, but at the time, the closest DeVry was down in Woodbridge, New Jersey. So I had to drive there every day. This was 1986. That was the first time that I was introduced to crack cocaine. And between being introduced to it and liking it so much and the long drive, I stopped going.
I feel bad in the sense that my mom has gone through all this. I think I really regret that she had sacrificed a lot for me. That was the most difficult for me because it was like, oh yeah, we'll take you, and then they say, oh, 2 of you, can't, So basically just, trying to find a place that I thought I could put me and my mom, so yeah. Yeah, I'd also had a teacher that I actually drove down to, which was kind of weird. And at that time, she didn't know I was homeless or that I was having a money crisis. And she said the exact same thing. Well, why don't they go and help themselves? Why aren't they getting employed? Because I realized when I started going homeless that, it can happen to anybody, so yeah.
Hey, how are you? All right. Talk to you later.
It's hard with the kids, because I'm homeless. I mean, they would love for me to have my own apartment where they could spend the weekend, That's all they expect from me. They don't expect a lot. And that's what I want for them. I want to be able to have the weekends with them. When I lived on Staten Island with my son, he never got in trouble. It's ever since I've been gone and everything, And I got to help straighten out his life too.
Not gonna mention her name, but there was one girl and I loved her. I still love her today. Unfortunately, I was an addict for so long, and she went a different way. But I still love her today. I still remember everything about her. This is 1984. I remember her phone number, her address, her zip code. I remember all of that about her. And I always ask about her with other friends, and I know she's doing okay, and that's cool. But that had ended, and you want to be on film? Come here.
I'm a painter by trade. I wouldn't mind working in Home Depot. The benefits are good and everything. I wouldn't mind working in the paint department. I know how to mix paints and stuff. And after a while, they make like $15 an hour and stuff.
And that's him right here on your left. You can stop right here. Actually, pull up a little bit more.
That's good stuff.
Right here. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Billy, this is Steve.
Billy, my pleasure.
How you doing,
I'm
Steve?
Steve Shulman, Got to Go Limousines, Oceanside, New York.
Nice to meet
My
you.
pleasure to meet you,
Nice to
and
meet you.
hopefully everything will work out real well for you.
I'm ready to go.
All right.
Man, really.
Take
I've
it
been
away,
waiting a while
Joe.
for this day, Joe.
Let's go, handsome. Hey, Melissa.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Excellent, excellent. Richie, how are you? Come on, you got it? I know you're big with those Irish legs. Melissa, you can move down a little bit?
All right.
Just enough? I got my family here. You guys are in for an unbelievable experience, and taking deep breaths while I'm saying this. I'm glad. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you three are part of this, and that you guys are just in for an unbelievable experience today. Hey, Steve. Thank you very much for the ride. Gotta go limousines. They gotta go. I love it.
You gotta go full up.
That's it. Hi, Jerry.
Joe, it's a pleasure.
Joe Lavella from Homeless to Happiness.
How
I'm
are you?
about to introduce you to three of the most wonderful people that I've met in the last 3 weeks. Billy, this is Jerry.
How do you
Hi,
do, Billy?
Joey.
Welcome
Nice
to
to meet
Brooklyn
you.
and Lifestyle Salon. We're going to help you out a lot today.
Thank you.
Richie, come on out. This is my big Irish, Big Rich. Rich, this
Hey,
is
Rich,
Joey.
welcome to Brooklyn and Lifestyle Salon.
Thank
We'll
you.
help you wonderful today.
Right.
Enjoy yourself.
and Melissa, my pride and joy.
Hi, Melissa.
Nice
How are
meeting
you?
you.
Welcome to Brooklyn and
Thank you.
Lifestyle.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, guys, enjoy your new beginning. God bless and Godspeed, and you're in awesome hands. Okay.
Kelly
Thanks,
Anna? and Sarah. Richard, I'd like you to meet the Lifestyle staff. It's John, Kelly, Anna, and Sarah. Billy,
How you doing?
John,
Nice to meet
Kelly,
you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having
Anna,
me here.
and Sarah.
Thank you.
Give her a soft look. It's going to brighten up her face, get rid of all this monotone look. It's going to look natural, very subtle and natural. You have a great personality. You've got a good attitude.
I think that's what helped me get through this really difficult time. You know, I know you don't know much about my past, but I was in prison before, and living on the street now is a lot harder than any prison I was in. So I think that my personality definitely helped me get through it.
How old are you?
41. So I can't be doing this no more. I'm getting too old.
You don't look 41. You look younger. You look good.
I'm 41.
What we're going to do is, since you like to keep most of the length, we're just going to straighten it out at the bottom because it's pretty damaged at the bottom. And we're going to give you some body.
Hey, Lester.
All right, Richie.
And you are?
What's the blood?
Get out of here. Are you serious? You look beautiful. How do you feel?
Great.
You look phenomenal.
Thank you.
I can't believe it.
Thank you.
How do you feel? You feel great?
Great.
Yeah?
Enthusiastic.
Different? Look at your hair. What they put blonde in it.
Yes.
How do you like your outfit?
I love it. It's very great.
I'm
First choice
I'm
color.
lost for words. I'm beside myself. I can't believe it.
I
You
appreciate
look nothing what you look like this morning.
I know. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Bro,
Joey,
you look beautiful, man. How do you feel?
I feel great, man. Really, this
You-
is unbelievable.
You look like a million. You look. I just saw Melissa. You look like $1 million.
I know. I feel a lot better. I really do. You know, I got out of those clothes. I cut my hair. I shaved. They did my nails.
You got a manicure too.
I feel so good, Joe. I really do. I really do.
So happy for you, man.
Thanks, Joe.
Bang! Who are you? You're Richie? How you doing?
Good.
You look fantastic, bro. How do you feel?
Fantastic.
How do you feel?
Feel like $1 million.
You look great, man. Give me a hug, brother. You feel good?
Feel great.
You look awesome. Congratulations. All right. Well, we still have a fantastic evening ahead of us.
Okay.
All right, you excited?
Oh yeah.
I can't get over how good you guys look. From night to day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right.
Go, get out of here. Have a good day. How you doing? Joe Labella, how are you?
Sal, nice to meet you.
All right, from
Pleasure
homeless to happiness. Thank you.
to have you guys.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Nice
to meet you.
How you doing?
How you doing?
It's Richie.
Hi, I'm Billy.
Hey, Billy.
Nice
How
to
are
meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure to have you guys.
Excellent.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you. Had Bill, you sit there. Melissa, you sit over there. You sit across from me, Melissa, right there. Bill. Beautiful. Hey, thank you. How are you? Thank you.
You like sparkling water or?
Yes, please.
Sparkling water.
Yes.
Sparkling water. Thank you.
Yes. Well, I wish I was there to get pampered, but Billy said I couldn't be there, right?
Well,
What?
you know, it was a special thing, and you look good anyway.
I know, thanks.
Okay.
Shut up, Bill.
What can you do?
You listen to me, you put a little twist of lemon in there, it gives it a little lemon flavor, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why don't we all get a different appetizer,
Yeah, so we
but
could all-
sharing it?
Yeah, we could all share.
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
get
saying?
baked clams.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Okay.
You getting baked clams?
Well, you see,
All right, you know what? I'll get fried calamari.
you know, over the last few months, you know, I was in a Chinese restaurant, you know, and I got a little something to eat. But to sit down like this, where I actually feel like a person, because when I was in those places, I was dressed in the old clothes,
I hear you.
you know, and I, you know, I
But
didn't.
now we're sitting here like four professionals,
Yes,
and like people are walking by, not stereotyping you as look at those three homeless people.
exactly.
How incredible is that?
That's great. This looks good, I'm telling you. Delicious.
I'm on a diet.
But I really like it.
I know.
And since you wanted it, I figured I'd just share some of yours. Would you like
Listen,
some of mine?
This is your night.
I'll be honest with you. You went from looking like a little small town girl to you look like a businesswoman.
Yes, exactly.
Big city, big businesswoman. You know, you're ready to make some power moves, girl.
You actually look like you just left Wall Street and we're actually sitting down
Thank
having
you.
a business dinner.
I appreciate it.
You know, and the same goes for
Oh, Rich.
you, Richie.
Rich looks good.
You know, I mean,
He does. Oh, look at this. That's okay.
wow,
Look how colorful it is.
wow, that looks beautiful, Rich. Huh?
Maybe
yeah.
one day I will
Wow.
be that different.
My girlfriend, you know, who's now my wife, and I looked at her and I said, that looks phenomenal. I said, I'm so impressed. Well, my friend Joe turns around and he takes the fork bill. Richie, Billy, and Melissa. And the road ain't ending here. It's just beginning.
Oh, definitely delicious.
How's the striped bass, Richie? Awesome. Melissa,
I'm gonna get
you get into lemon.
City's killing me. I need somewhere to breathe. City's closing in, but I know I can't win. I cannot win no more.
so many conflicting reports about what's going on. You know, I think it was in the paper like a couple of weeks ago. They said that they counted 4,000 homeless people or something like that. That was in the, I don't know what publication. We counted 4,000 people. Well, guess what? You didn't count the block I was on.